Hello everybody and welcome! If you can read, then we all know why we're here. So let's get into my top 10 most influential levels. If you have your own opinion, which I'm sure most of us do, feel free to argue with my list in the comments. And don't forget to share your most influential levels as well. Okay, let's get into it. Number 10. This level was my first introduction to some sort of contraption level. I was very new to the game when it came out, so I was in awe that you could make some zany machine like this. I then used this idea to make an arbitrary 2-player level of my own, then never again made a multiplayer level. But I still continue to make contraptions thanks to this opening my eyes to that world. Number 9. I have to say, I love DRG. I actually have a loot bug on my desk. This level makes you get the feeling of the game if it were on difficulty 2, maybe an easy 3. The weird thing, I'm the driller in my group and opted to play Waylay. It was instinct! This made me think harder about how I should transition other games into this game's format, even when they don't really fit the build. Number 8. I had previously played with the Waylay Blopfush Sock combo. I can't say that. Blopfush Sock. Just a meow. The execution of this level, however, was wonderful. This was one of the first longer levels in the game that I saw get recognition. My thought process after seeing this was, if you do something right, it's okay if it's long. This made me reconsider making levels the way that I wanted to over appealing to some sort of algorithm. So that kind of led me into making like the Super Mind Life series. Yeah, that's right, gawk over this big map. Try and find all the little secrets you can while I'm showing you this preview. Number 7. I didn't expect what happened in this level. A blobfish turned into a phoenix. It was a joyride the entire time, and it was just one simple concept. It felt like I was playing a survival boss chase sequence, and it made me take a major step in upping the quality of my boss fights. Number 6. I'm a big fan of clicker and idle games. I know this wasn't the first one of its kind on here, but I felt the execution was best in this one. There was a sort of flow that happened that required me to change the quality of stuff I was working on. I can't say I've achieved this amount of perfection in a level, but I can say that I have a 10 conceivable ribbon. And that I kept Henna from getting a shoe, and that alone is worth it. Number 5. Some people would probably say it's unfair to put him in the video when he suggested lists, but I actually have my reasons. This atmosphere-rich level makes me a little jealous of his capabilities in this game. I can get tech down to a T, but when it comes to immersion, my level's kinda lack in that department. I've tried to get better at it after he showed me this level, but I can't judge myself to say if I have or not. That's more only one of those things that an outsider's perspective can tell you. Number 4. Duckpack has been pretty iconic in this game, at least for me. I had a pretty tough time choosing because his trends tend to take over, but I'm gonna focus on what the biggest was for me. The concept of trolling puzzle, amazing original game by the way, and seeing it brought to life revived a burnt out version of me in this game. It made me want to build again, and I hadn't felt it in a while. Out of nowhere there was just a flood of ideas that came with it. Number 3! I haven't felt a level with this much atmosphere the entire time I've played this game. It's like it's not even Levelhead. This level threw me into trying to make my levels more aesthetically pleasing, especially in the music department. I found it's a lot to make music in this game, and then even more so to keep it going. which made me appreciate custom music even more. Also, before I forget, sub to Noob Jr. We get an emote for that yet? Number 2! This level made me feel like I was in a Metroidvania. There was rooms where you could see where you were on the map, many secrets that you'd have to later go back and get once you got stronger, and end goals for each section, which was themed differently. It was fun to explore. It didn't feel tedious going back because the pathing led to power-ups that you could take different paths and shortcuts to get back to other sections and progress. This made me question my pathing in levels to maintain a more comfortable feeling when having to backtrack or just moving around in general. I feel like the flow of my levels have gotten better just by playing this level. Number 1! This level right here birthed my Funky Stack series. I love the combination of items with the different structure that built this level, and saw potential in other combinations being just as fun. I just never could quite build something that would feel as comfortable as this. My problem has always been that I make levels too difficult, which makes it feel like really awesome when completing them. But then the levels just have steep learning curves. Even though this level was very different than, regular Levelhead levels, it had an easy learning curve and it felt comfortable while building a difficulty. It's an amazing level. Well, there you have it. How do y'all feel about my list? Is there something you'd like to add? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for watching my videos.
I know when your run is out of fidgets.
What?
I know when your run is out of fidgets.
What?